Hey guys, welcome back to the Homestead. I'm so excited to see you guys. It is a very, very windy day today, and we still got to work. I have all of these plants that I've got to put in the ground today. Super excited about that. Join me. Got a full day ahead. So, friends, I had really good luck with seeds this year and really bad luck too. Some things were great, some things were not. For instance, I couldn't get my marigolds to start, so I had to pick some up at the Home Depot. So I picked up a few different colors, about 6 marigold plants. Also, I picked up some cabbage starts because I wasn't planning on starting cabbage at all. But I've got 4 empty pots in the front. The green beans, they were dying, they weren't doing it. So I'm done trying to grow green beans. So I've got cabbages. I've never done cabbages before, so that's an exciting new test for me. Also, my bell peppers and my long sweet peppers did not do their thing. The jalapenos are sort of doing it. So I picked up these sweet pepper starts from Burpee at Home Depot as well. I've got English thyme that has to go in the ground because my lemon thyme is just about done. I've got some coriander, some Thai basil, cilantro. By the way, coriander, cilantro. Okay, I've got lavender and I've got a tomato plant. One of my Roma tomatoes, whew, it might rain as well. One of my Roma tomatoes didn't make it. My San Marzanos didn't make it. So I picked up a small plant. I'm going to transplant that in there as well just to fill the void. Yeah. And then let's see. I also have to transplant my zinnias, my cucumbers, and I have to put, because I planted the 4 cucumbers that I started earlier. I did start an extra 2 plants because I have space. And then I'm going to up pot some papaya seeds. It's a busy day. We have a whole lot of work to do. Stick with me. We're going to get into this. All right. Now that I've given you the update, let's get to work. Okay, friends. So I'm going to plant these guys into the herb boxes that I already have in place. Well, the herb box that I already have in place. This basil, it's reaching the end of its life. So, and this is a Genovese basil. It's flowering. I'm just going to put this beautiful Thai basil next to it and let it take over. This wind is intense. We're getting all this crazy wind because there's a hurricane in the Caribbean. It's out there causing trouble. Ah! Rex, buddy, move. Come on. So, I don't think it's coming this way, but we're keeping an eye on it just in case. You never know. Okay. So we've got our cilantro in place. We've got our, what is that? Thai basil in place. And now I'm going to put the English thyme in here as well. There's mint over here in the corner, but it's just not very healthy. Okay. Okay, so these guys are in. I'm going to start watering afterwards. We're going to move over to the next box and get the cucumbers in. See, these guys aren't looking all that spectacular, but I did start an extra 2 plants. I'm going to put them over here. Let me just open this up while I'm here. Okay. problem also, whenever it's excessively windy like this, it tends to dry everything out severely. Just wicks the moisture out of the soil, and that's really bad for the trees. So everybody's going to get some really heavy watering today. Go around the other side. Okay. Okay, let me water these in. Okay, friends, so we are at the beet box. Right now, I'm just pulling some weeds, going through. So these guys are starting to lay flat, kind of fall over onto the side. They do that once they get to a certain height. See, like that, they just fall over a little bit. So I'm gonna take some of this really pretty soil that we have, and I'm going to hill them up. It's gonna take a little while, but all we're doing is making sure that they're standing up. We're covering that node. Let me show you a little closer. So you see how that kind of falls over a little bit? We don't want that. We want these guys to stand up straight. So I'm just going to take some of this soil, pop it up around, push down, make sure it's standing right back up again. So we're covering up that node, that little part right here. You see that little part right there? That's what we're covering up so that it stands up again, okay? So friends, if you didn't know, marigolds are nature's pest repellents when it comes to tomatoes. So today, I'm planting these marigolds. I tried starting my own, just wasn't doing it. So I'm putting this little tomato guy in here. All the nutrients are still in there that I had added, like the fish and all that stuff. That's all in there still. So I'm just planting these little marigold plants around where the tomatoes are going to be, because that is going to naturally repel pests. Now, I've used marigolds around the tomatoes for 2 years now, and I've never had to spray any kind of pesticide whatsoever on my tomatoes. So it's worked out so far. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. These cost $1.98, and they're adorable. All right, friends. So the wind is really whipping right now, and I want to make sure that these guys don't get damaged. So I'm using these little clips. This holds on to the wire, and this gives enough room for the tree to kind of stay upright like that. So we're just going to come through and just right up here. We don't want it to get hurt. Let's see if I can grip onto that real quick, like that. And that's just going to help these guys stay in their place. I don't think this one's going to need it. It's not falling over at all. This one absolutely is. This guy needs to be held in place. Right there. Haven't been able to quite weave any of these guys in just yet. So that's Some of them, yes, but not the little guys, so I'm concerned. I don't want them to fall and get hurt. Oh, that's where there's flowers. Yeah, good grief. Okay, I'm just kind of forcing them into the weave a little bit and protecting them from the wind. Okay. All right, so I have 12 of these cages and I have 12 plants. Let's see if they all fit. Because if not, I can open them up and do like a long trellis. We'll see. So this is for I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think they're all gonna fit. So how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna come back to the drawing board. Psych, they all fit. They all fit. There's a little bit of self-sabotage there. We're good. We're good. So friends, I hope that this thing is doing its thing and you can hear me because the wind is really bad. Um, this is where I had the green beans, and the green beans just won't green bean at all. It is what it is, right? What are you gonna do? So we're gonna give cabbage a try. We're gonna see how it works out. I've never grown cabbage before. I've grown Brussels sprouts before, but never cabbage. So we're gonna see. This is big flathead cabbage. We're gonna give it a try, guys. Fingers crossed, right? All right, friends, thank you so much for joining. I've got my sprinkler system going with my peppers. I'm so excited. We got everything done today. I couldn't have asked for more. It's been a long day and I need water. It's so hot. So you guys take care. Thank you so much for joining and being a part of my journey. I appreciate you. If you're new, consider subscribing and hit that like button. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.